Hi everyone, welcome back to another declutter. Today we have my makeup on the chopping block. So let's head to the washroom, grab my minimalist makeup collection, and see what we can say goodbye to today. Okay everyone, so I have 15 makeup products. Let's see if we can cut this down by about a third. And it's not just gonna be makeup, I also have a bunch of tools that we will be decluttering at the end, so stay tuned for that. But for now, let's start with the first makeup category and let's go backwards and start with lips. I have 4 products here. I have 3 lip liners and 1 lip gloss. Let's start with the lip gloss because that is the one that I put on last in my makeup routine. So this one is the Glossier lip gloss and I have it just in the shade Transparent, and my goodness, it is so close to heading to the declutter pile. There is not too much left, but there is still enough. So I am going to be keeping this. I absolutely love this product. It's a fantastic lip gloss. I definitely enjoy using it and it is not quite done yet. So this is heading to the keep pile. And now let's go darkest to lightest with lip liners. This one is my NYX retractable lip liner, simply in the shade Red. It is absolutely gorgeous. A very nice, true classic red shade. It's creamy, it applies well, it's very blendable. And of course, if you've been around my channel, you know that I use lip liners as lipsticks. This works perfectly for that purpose. But my friends, this one I think I am going to declutter today. Why? Because I am just not in a phase in my life where I am wearing red lips. I'm probably gonna say that 10 times, but for some reason, I'm just not gravitating towards anything beyond like super natural looking makeup. I'm a new mom. I'm rushed. I'm not super interested in elaborate looks. And as beautiful as this red is, and I do highly recommend this product, it's just not for me right now. So this one actually, if it can get into focus, is going to be heading to the declutter pile simply because I'm just not a red lip wearer right now in my life. And next up is this little one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Reshape and Resize Lip Liner in the shade Pillow Talk medium. Boy, do I love this product, and I loved it so much more than originally anticipated. I thought it was going to be a little bit too dark, but I actually really enjoyed it, especially paired with a little bit lighter of my lip liner. It's not quite as blendable as the NYX products. It's a little bit stiffer and waxier, but I still really enjoyed it. And again, that's not something that you expect from a lip liner necessarily, to be creamy and blendable and be worn all over the lips. So this definitely did its job and lined the lip beautifully and stayed quite a long time. So you might think that there is enough product to keep this one, but no. I cannot for the life of me sharpen it because this piece down here swivels. So I have no more, part of the component to grasp. I hope that makes sense, but I cannot sharpen it anymore. It is done, but it has been well loved by me and I am just super grateful to have had this one, and I'm saying a loving goodbye to the last tiny little bit of this product today. All right, my last lip product here, I have the NYX retractable lip liner, and this one is simply in the shade Nude. Same thing as the red, it's super blendable, super creamy. Is its lasting power as long as the Charlotte Tilbury? No, but it still is a really good product, and just like I said, acts so well as an entire lip product, not just a lip liner, and I really love it. I have noticed that I think it might be a hint too peachy for me lately. For some reason, it just looks, I don't know, just a little too orangey on the lip, but as you can tell, I do have plenty of product left, like quite a bit. So I absolutely will use it up before I move on to something new. And it really is a good product and I highly recommend it. So this one for now is absolutely staying in the keep pile, but in the future, I might look for just a slightly deeper shade. So that is the lips done. And we are now moving on to the next category, which is mascara. And this is the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Volumizing Mascara. And I have this one in black. I know a lot of people that love this mascara. I am not one of those people. I do not like it. I know I've said that a million times here on my channel, but I am persistent and there is still some left. As you can see, there's plenty left in the tube. So I am going to continue to use it until it is absolutely empty. But I'm not gonna lie, this is the one product in my entire makeup collection that I am looking forward to moving on from more than any else. It does have a lot of really good qualities. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake, it can stay all day on my eyes. It's very black, it's easy to apply, but I just find it makes my lashes look clumpy. I can't ever make this mascara look good, so I am going to chalk this one up to user error because I know a lot of people that really like this mascara. So anyways, the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Volumizing Mascara is going to be staying in my Minimalist makeup collection for a little bit, but yeah, definitely looking forward to moving on from this one in the not too distant future. Okay, next category is eyeliner, and I have two here. Let's start first with the liquid eyeliner. This one is the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and again, simply in the shade black. This product is fine. I have said that time and time again. It's okay. It is a decent, ooh, hard to get open though, a decent, you know, eyeliner, but I'm not quite sure if you could tell, but it is running out. Definitely tugs on the skin now because it just doesn't have enough juice left. So this one is going to head to the declutter pile. And honestly, I'm kind of excited about that because I haven't been without a liquid liner in years, in so many years. And I kind of, again, feel like I am stepping into a new makeup era, and I never thought that my eyes looked nice without liquid eyeliner. So I am very excited to experiment, you know, a minimalist makeup collection without having a liquid eyeliner. So this one is getting a loving goodbye today. Now let's talk about my other eyeliner, and this one is my NYX retractable eyeliner, again simply in the shade black, and this one is a stick eyeliner. I find it a lot softer and a lot less harsh than the liquid liner. So this one is actually the eyeliner that I have been opting for if I choose to wear eyeliner these days, and yeah, I really do enjoy it. It's a decent stick liner. It's very creamy, very blendable, but does it last all day? No, no, it does not. So again, I might be looking to, especially if I'm only gonna have one eyeliner in my collection, once this one is done, again, there's plenty of products, so it's not heading to the declutter pile. Like, look at that, there's tons. So once this one has all been used up, then I think I will try to go for something a little bit longer lasting, but for now, it is definitely heading to the keep pile. All right, next category is brows. And if we're going backwards here, that means we need to start with my Glossier Boy Brow. This one is in the shade brown, and it is like a brow pomade. It's definitely not a brow gel. It just adds some texture, some dimension, and just a hint of hold to your eyebrow hairs. I love this product. It's amazing. Sometimes I can just whip a little bit of this through my eyebrows and I don't know, I feel like a whole new woman, especially as a mom. This and like concealer and I'm good to go. I like the color on me. I do find it ever so slightly warm, but it's still pretty good. And I really like the applicator as well. This like teeny tiny spoolie. Yeah, that's an absolutely perfect size, especially for my teeny tiny little brows. So the Glossier Boy Brow is definitely going to be a keep in my minimalist makeup collection. Okay, and next up for brows is my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. This is definitely an amazing product. You've heard me talk about it so many times. It is absolutely incredible. I am very close to being done, but I am absolutely going to use up the rest of it. It is a very stiff brow pencil and it is very, very fine. As you can see, teeny little tiny tip here. So you can absolutely get some nice hair-like strokes without getting your brows too boxy. It also has a spoolie on the other end, which is always appreciated. And yeah, it's just a really great brow product. I actually prefer my brow pencils to be a little bit stiffer because I find if they're too creamy, they can, you know, deposit too much color on my eyebrow area, and I much prefer to try to get some hair-like strokes. So this one, definitely 10 out of 10, absolutely love it. Oh, and it stays a really long time in the eyebrows, so absolutely love this one. Not getting rid of it anytime soon. This one is heading to the keep pile. Okay, and the next category is eyeshadow, and we only have one product to talk about today. This is the NARS Voyageur eyeshadow palette in the shade Copper, and it has some really beautiful shades here. Absolutely stunning. We have like 3 mattes and 3 shimmery shades. So if you've been around my channel, you'll know that the middle 2 I don't use anymore. They're just too bold for me. But oddly enough, I actually haven't been using this palette at all. I don't know what it is. Again, it's probably that, you know, new phase in my life. The thought of taking, you know, 20 minutes to do an eyeshadow look as a new mama is just like, yeah, not gonna happen. And I am not using this. I'm not using this at all. And I can guarantee I know someone in my family that would really, really love this. So why not give it to them to get good use out of it? Because I'm just simply not using it. So do I love it? Yes. Is it beautiful? Absolutely. This product is really high quality. The shadows blend absolutely beautifully. There's no patchiness. These 3 like shimmery shades are very vibrant. It's a wonderful, wonderful product, but I just don't need it right now. I don't use it. And for that reason, it is going to head to the declutter pile today. And I am not going to be replacing it. I am going to experiment for a little bit with a minimalist makeup collection that is eyeshadow free. So yeah, that's another big step for me. The red lip gone, the eyeshadow palette gone. But like I said, we're moving into a new makeup era, and yeah, eyeshadow for now, heading to the declutter pile. Okay, in the next category here, we have my cheek products. And again, if we're going backwards, I have to start with the NARS Fort de France highlighter. And this one is a gorgeous product. I absolutely love it. Not going to be getting rid of this one anytime soon. So stunning, looks gorgeous, no chunky glitters. My only slight criticism is it's gigantic. Like, it is the biggest highlighter that I've ever seen in my entire life. And also it broke, like it doesn't close anymore. It doesn't snap closed, which is very frustrating, especially for a powder product, because this might be susceptible to breaking one day, but there's nothing I can do about it now. So it is the way it is, and that's just a little small negative. But yeah, the product itself, absolutely stunning. Love it. Love having a highlighter in my collection, and this one looks really natural, so I am going to be keeping it in my minimalist makeup collection. Next up is bronzer. This one is the NARS Laguna bronzer, and quite frankly, my friends, it is on its last legs. It keeps like chunking off every time I use it and flying all around, so I don't know how much longer this one is going to be in my collection, but I do really like it. Again, the only small downside to this one is I don't like there to be a shimmer to my bronzer, and this one definitely has a shimmer, so I will opt for something a little more matte next time. But it is really, really beautiful, and if you're someone that likes shimmery bronzers, this one is popular for a reason. And yeah, it's just a really easy to apply, foolproof bronzer. Absolutely love it. But this one, again, is a mini version, so it's even smaller and it's chunking off. So not quite sure how long this one's going to last, but I definitely will be using it up. And again, we're heading backwards, so the first cheek product that I would put on my face in my makeup routine would be a blush, and this one is the NARS Zen Blush. You guys know by now, I don't really use blush to add too much rosiness to my cheeks. I kind of just use it as almost like a lighter bronzer with a hint of warmth, and that is exactly what the NARS Zen Blush delivers. This one is absolutely gorgeous, and I much prefer this older NARS packaging. But speaking of older, this makeup product is so old that it's no longer available. It's still good. Like, I actually haven't had this for too long, but yeah, this one is no longer available, so I'm definitely going to need to look for a new blush. But of course, for now, plenty of product left, so this one is going to be staying in the keep pile. And the final makeup category that I have to talk about today is complexion. And let's talk about the only powder in my collection, which is the Laura Mercier. Let's get in focus. It's not what it's called. It's called the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and of course, it's just translucent. I love this stuff. I have blabbed about this on my channel time and time again. It actually was the product that got me to stop wearing foundation. That's why you have not seen, and very likely will not see, a foundation ever on my channel. But yeah, this is amazing. I use it to mattify a few areas of my face. It is very finely milled. It is definitely translucent, no flashback issues here. It just reduces shine. It kind of blurs the skin. It makes it look almost seamless, like you have a bit of a filter on. It's a very gorgeous product, and I absolutely love it. So as I'm sure you could tell, I am absolutely not going to be sending this one to the declutter pile. I have plenty of product left in this container, so this one is going to head to the keep. All right, and finally, my tried and true, my trusted, my ride or die NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I have it in the shade Custard. This concealer does wonders. I think it has magic in it, I'm pretty sure, because it can take me from winter to summer and everything in between. It is the absolute perfect shade match for me. It also is that perfect level between, you know, looking fairly natural, but also providing a quite decent amount of coverage. It is absolutely a medium buildable coverage. It blends out well, it lasts a long time. I mean, does it crease? Yes, but I personally am of the belief that every single thing creases on planet Earth. Like, every concealer creases, right? If you know of a concealer that does not crease, please pop it in the comments down below. But this one is, you know, not very creasy. It lasts really well. It goes over top of dry skin fairly well, which I definitely suffer from. So it is a fantastic product. Again, it is a classic. It is a favorite for a reason. It is just so good. But unfortunately, it's a sad day. It's a sad day today because this is completely empty. There is nothing left that I can scrape off the sides of this little tube. So this one in particular is actually going to head to the declutter pile, but have no fear. A replacement is near. This is not a product that I like to go without. I definitely enjoy having a concealer at all times. It's not something that I experiment going without like I do eyeshadow, for instance. So this fresh new tube is definitely going to be heading into my Minimalist collection. And with that concealer rant, we are done with the actual makeup products. And out of the makeup, drum roll please, we have 5 products that we decluttered. And my friends, I counted off to the side and I only have 10 makeup products left. So we did it. We hit our goal of getting rid of a third of an extremely curated minimalist makeup collection, going from 15 products down to 10. And we are saying 11 goodbye to these products here today. We have a few empties, of course, but I think this declutter in particular really reflects, again, what phase of life I am in right now. I am just not right now going to be putting on a bold red lip. I am not going to be wearing a thick liquid eyeliner that takes forever to get right. And similarly, I am not going to be spending time doing a, complicated eyeshadow look. So these 5 are going to head to the declutter pile, but I'm super grateful to have had them for the last little while in my makeup collection. But my friends, we are not done yet. I promised you tools, and here they are. This is the first category, and this is just simply a lip pencil sharpener. Is it designed for lip pencils? No, but I did have a sharpener on hand that I had never used before, so I figured I would just use it for that Charlotte Tilbury lip pencil. And because that one is heading to the declutter pile, this one is going to head to the declutter pile too. A, it is not meant to sharpen makeup pencils. Number 2, I actually really do not like the type of pencils that you need to sharpen, like this Charlotte Tilbury one. They are not my favorite. I much prefer a retractable lip liner or eyeliner, just because it's just so much more convenient and you don't have to have this extra tool. So I am absolutely going to be sending this one to the declutter pile. Next tool is related to eyes, and as much as I do not like, I'm not gonna use the word hate, but I really do not like these eyelash curlers. I'm not going to declutter them because they still technically do the trick, and you know, they haven't pulled up my eyelashes or anything like that. They just do not do a good job at holding the curl. But anyways, I was thinking of something. I've had these for like a year. Don't look too close. They're absolutely disgusting. Here, let me give them a little baby wipe off to the side and give them a bit of a clean. But yeah, they are a little bit filthy, and I've had them for a year. And I just thought, hey, I guess I could get rid of this component. So I am not sure how long these last, but I've been using this one for 1 year. So I think I am going to replace it with a new one, and yeah, just pop that in there and refresh my eyelash curler. And the final category I have to talk about is brushes. So let me just quickly organize these. All right, so these two corresponded with this eyeshadow palette, this NARS Copper eyeshadow palette. I used one of them for these two lighter shades here, and then one of them for these two deeper shades, and specifically actually the mattes. I used my fingers for the shimmery shadows. So yeah, I theoretically don't need either of these, but for some reason, I'm just inclined to keep this one. I'm not sure why. Maybe I will use it again in the future. It's just a really nice, you know, packing brush that you can get a lot of color on the eyelid at once. So I do really like this one. So don't know why, but I'm going to keep it. But this one I really don't use very often. In my opinion, it's kind of like a niche brush. It's really, really tiny and quite tapered. So I just don't need it. So this one I am going to head to the declutter pile and pass along, but the rest I am keeping. And also, no, I did not clean my brushes. I am very sorry about that, but hey, we keep it real on this channel, and yeah, they are all absolutely filthy. So this is a reminder, go wash your brushes. I'm gonna do it after this video. Anywho's these two brushes, like I mentioned, I'm going to be keeping. I use these with my NARS Fort de France highlighter. This one on the face, these ones on the eyes, or some other smaller areas on the face. These two correspond with my bronzer, that NARS Laguna bronzer. So again, this one on the face, this one on the eyes. These two correspond with my blush. So again, that NARS Zen blush. This one on the face, this one on the eyes. It's also worthy to note that that's why I can get away with, you know, no eyeshadows, is because I use my highlighter, bronzer, and blush as eyeshadows. Now, is that recommended? No, these are not formulated for the eye area, but I've never had a problem with it. And to me, it just really makes a nice cohesive look. So that's why I don't feel inclined to keep my eyeshadow palette nor purchase a new one that better suits me, because I can just use these three as eyeshadow. But again, don't get me wrong, I'm not recommending that. That's just what I do, and it keeps things really, really minimal. Okay, and then finally I have two complexion brushes. This one goes with my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and this one actually goes with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So those complexion ones and all the rest here I will be keeping. So that gives a total of 9 brushes in my minimalist makeup collection. All right, so with the tools now, this is the final declutter pile. And again, 8 items for someone with an extraordinarily minimal collection. This was actually a big, big declutter. Again, if you think about it just in percentages for the makeup collection, we got rid of a third. That's awesome. And a few extra tools to boot for 8 products total. So this, my friends, is the absolute final declutter pile, tools included. So let's whisk these off to the side and get my drawers where I keep my tools and my actual makeup products themselves all nice and organized. So that is the makeup all organized, looking fresh and clean. Let's get the tools sorted out. Okay, is that the best way to organize my tools? No, absolutely not. I know that. I know it kind of squishes the tops of them here, but I am limited with space and definitely organizational storage here in our rental in Mexico. So this is good enough for now. I am okay with it. And here are our 2 drawers. Oh my goodness, they look so much better, especially this makeup one. Wow, it is definitely looking nice and minimal. So let's just finally put these back in that storage cube and finish off this video. All right, everyone, well, that was it. That was everything that I am getting rid of today from my minimalist makeup collection. And my friends, this is easily, by far and away, the most minimal collection I have ever had. There are missing gaps, there are missing pieces, but I am choosing to stay content with what I do have currently in my collection. And I will slowly add in pieces as I see fit, but for now, I have more than enough. Well, my friends, these are my favorite videos to film for you all, and I hope that you enjoyed coming along on my journey to see how my minimalist makeup collection evolves over the years on my channel. And of course, I hope that you enjoyed today's installment. If you did happen to like it, then feel free to give it a like. If you like me, if you like the content that I'm producing on this channel in general, then definitely consider subscribing. It would truly mean the world to me. All right, everyone, well, just thank you so much for being here, and I really hope to catch you in my next minimalism video. Bye for now, everyone. Bye.